Today's date is September 19th, 2024. Today's update on the Ukraine-Russia war, Israel-Palestine conflict, and U.S. elections covers 5 key topics. Russian forces intensify attacks, Ukraine's counteroffensive, CERN expels Russian scientists, the UN demands an end to the Israeli occupation, and U.S. election dynamics. Russian forces maintain offensives, but no major advancements are reported. Fighting continues around key positions near Kupiansk, Kreminna, and Svatova, with limited success for Russian troops. Ukrainian forces claim progress in certain areas, notably repelling attacks around Vovchansk. Russia's attempts to take more territory face strong resistance, with an increasing reliance on conscripts. Ukraine uses counterattacks to stall Russian advances, increasing pressure. Ukrainian counterattacks are stalling Russian advances, increasing pressure on Russian forces. Russia faces strong resistance and relies more on conscripts to sustain its offensives. The ongoing battles highlight the intense and dynamic nature of the conflict. Ukraine renews its call for long-range strikes on Russian territory. Ukraine urges the West to approve long-range strikes on Russian targets, following recent meetings between US and British leaders. Kiev argues that such strikes will speed up the resolution of the conflict by targeting critical infrastructure and military assets deep within Russian territory. This call reflects Ukraine's strategic shift towards more aggressive measures. Urging Western approval for long-range strikes, Ukraine is pushing for Western approval of long-range strikes, believing these strikes will expedite conflict resolution. The discussions follow recent high-level meetings, emphasizing the need for more robust support from Western allies. CERN to expel hundreds of Russian scientists amid the Ukraine war. CERN, the European Particle Physics Collaboration, will expel hundreds of Russian-affiliated scientists from its laboratories. This decision follows Russia's 2022 invasion of Ukraine, ending nearly 60 years of collaboration. The move highlights the broader impact of the war on international scientific cooperation and the severing of long-standing professional ties. CERN's expulsion of Russian scientists marks a significant shift in international scientific cooperation. The decision ends nearly 60 years of collaboration, reflecting the broader impact of the Ukraine war on global scientific communities. UN members demand an end to the unlawful Israeli occupation of Palestinian territories. UN member states voted to formally demand an end to the Israeli occupation of Palestinian territories within 12 months. The resolution calls for the withdrawal of Israeli forces, a halt to new settlements, and the return of seized land and property. Israel rejected the resolution, calling it distorted and cynical, highlighting the deep divisions within the international community on this issue. The UN resolution demands an end to the Israeli occupation, calling for the withdrawal of forces and a halt to new settlements. Israel's rejection of the resolution underscores the ongoing tensions and divisions within the international community. U.S. election 2024: Why the world is watching so closely. The U.S. election is being closely watched globally due to its impact on international relations. The outcome could significantly influence the Ukraine war and U.S. foreign policy. Allies and adversaries alike are concerned about the potential return of Donald Trump, which could lead to significant shifts in U.S. foreign policy and international dynamics. The U.S. election is closely watched globally, with significant implications for international relations. The potential return of Trump concerns allies and adversaries, highlighting the election's global impact.